So it's still hot here, and I guess in the next few days, maybe a week or so, it should start cooling off. I decided to go ahead and do a top 10 list. So this is my fall top 10. Stay tuned. So here we are doing a top 10 list. This is my top 10 fall list for 2020. And I do have one honorable mention and one that I am going to be wearing because I didn't get a chance to wear it much when I first got it. From the house of Lacoste. This is L'Homme Lacoste Intense. And I really enjoy this fragrance. It just has a slight fruity aspect to it. I don't know what that note is, whether it's a plum or something like that, but it's sweet, it's fresh, but it's strong enough to get me through I'm not sure about extreme cold because it doesn't get that cold here, but we do have some very cool or cold weather here. So definitely looking forward to wearing this one. L'Homme Lacoste Intense. Now let's jump into the list. Now these are definitely not in any particular order because you can at any point in time flip-flop and put any one of these top 5, top 3, top 1, however you want to do it. So I'm just gonna grab them and go. So the first one, number 10, is one I definitely feel I can wear in the cold weather, fall and winter. Actually, to me, this one can be worn year round. You just have to adjust your sprays, but it is from the house of Zaharoff, and this is Zaharoff's signature Pour On. Now, I haven't used much of this juice because I actually was sparingly using the decant that I got initially before I got this bottle. So that's why it looks like the juice level is still full. And I have used this maybe 2 or 3 times, but sparingly. What do you get from this? It's not really barbershoppy, but you do get a kind of fougere type smell. Definitely for a more mature person. This is not going to be for somebody young at heart. Or young, I should say. I can't say young at heart because I'm young at heart, even though I'm old. But slightly sweet. Definitely a strong fragrance that can last. I like it. Number 10 spot. Zaharoff signature Pour On. Something new to my collection. Well, quite a few of these are new to my collection, but the 2 newer ones, I'm gonna start with this one first. At the number 9 spot, Sabhawa Oud by Rihanna. And I am definitely waiting to get my nose on this one once again. I've sprayed this before. I want to get it on skin when it gets colder outside. This is an oud fragrance, but I think it's more of a synthetic oud. Slightly sweet once again. Smells fantastic to me. Some people say they don't like it because I think a subscriber commented and said he got his nose on it or he bought this and he really wasn't feeling it. But fragrances are not always going to be for everybody. That's why I try to leave a word of caution. Don't always take our words for it. Although sometimes we do tend to have more hits than misses when it comes to people going out and buying fragrances that we recommend. Do your homework. If you can get a decant of a fragrance, definitely get a decant of it before you purchase a full bottle. Now, these aren't that expensive, between $20 and maybe $30, possibly $40, depending on where you get it from. But these are not expensive at all. And I don't feel it's a waste of money if you spend 20 bucks, 15 bucks, maybe even 25 bucks. But if you spend upwards to 50 and better, you may be killing yourself, shooting yourself in the foot. But definitely one I can't wait to get some wearing out of. Sabhawa Oud by Rihanna. And it's a nice bottle. I just wish this cap was able to click on, but you get what you pay for. Number 8 spot is another one from Rihanna. This is Rihanna Oud, and I actually like this bottle. And there is, I don't know if that's actual oud that's floating around in there, but I like this bottle. It almost reminds me of another bottle, but we won't get into that. Another oud fragrance. This one is definitely on the skanky side. So if you're not into that skanky or animalic type oud, then definitely stay away from this one. It's actually in the air and it's getting to me right now, but it smells wonderful. The other one I just showed you is more of a wearable sweet oud. If you like sweet fragrances, you barely pick up on any oud in that one, if any. But this one definitely has to be oud in this because it is strong, very powerful. Definitely not for anyone young. This is for a mature person. So check this one out. This is Rihanna Oud. At the 7th spot, one that I also can't wait to get my nose on, and this one is my absolute favorite from this particular line. I know there's something else out there. I think it's Oriental something, but I haven't smelled that one, so I can't vouch for it. But this one, out of the ones I have from this particular line, is my favorite. Bulgari Man in Black. Spicy, very powerful, definitely not for the faint of heart. That smells so good, man. Definitely feel like this one can cut through the cold and last. Check that one out at the number 7 spot, Bulgari Man in Black. At the number 6 spot, I've worn this one before when I was still working at the hospital. Very nice fragrance. I actually didn't get any compliments from any females, but I did get one from a male co-worker of mine who smelled this on me, an older gentleman. And I liked the scent of this one even before I got the compliment. This is from Guerlain. This is L'Instant de Guerlain Pour Homme. This is the Eau de Parfum concentration. Very gentlemanly, kind of smells boozy, almost. I don't know if that's woods or booze in this, but whatever it is, this smells fantastic. Definitely for a mature gentleman, classy. Very classy. Now I know there are going to be people out there who are going to say that there are other fragrances from this line that are better than this one. This is just me speaking from my perspective. This is the only one I have gotten my nose on from this particular line, and I love this fragrance. Absolutely love it. So check that out. At the number 5 spot, and my boy Sam Broom is the one who put me on these. He sent me and Trey some samples of some Robert Graham fragrances, and I think this is one of them. And then the bottle started popping up at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and I actually got my hands on 2 of them. And this is one. This is Robert Graham's Valor. Now I wish I could have got my hands on the one with the bottle. You see how the cap has that dog on the front of it? The actual cap looks like a ram head or the dog or whatever. That's what the cap looks like on the actual, I guess, bigger bottles. But these smaller ones are cool too. You actually have to find the notch and it'll snap on, or if it's not right, it won't go on all the way. As you can see, you have to twist it and it'll go on. So, but very nice fragrance. It is another one of those sweet fragrances. Oh, that smells so good. Definitely a very nice fragrance. If you can find this in the wild still, definitely pick this one up. Robert Graham's Valor. Number 4 spot. I have yet to wear this. I have smelled it when I first got it, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Now, I think Lattafa makes a clone of this one, and the bottle looks almost identical to it, but this one is the real deal. Oud for Greatness. And I am so ready to get some wearing out of this one. And it kind of sucks that I am not able to wear. It sucks that I'm not able to wear fragrances to my day job, because one of the ladies in the office, and I have to go into the front office because I'm in shipping and receiving, and I have to get my labels, and I have to, you know, tell them what we received or what we have in that we're getting ready to ship or whatever. So I have to be in the office with those ladies, and I understand, you know, people have allergies and all kinds of stuff. So, but it just sucks. But definitely can't wait to get my nose back on this one again and wear it, because I just got my nose on it, duh. But I can't wait to give this some wearing, I should say. Oud for Greatness by Initio. Number 3, another recent purchase within the past, maybe few weeks or a month. I talked about this briefly in my unboxing and first impression. This is from Juliet Has a Gun. This is In the Mood for Oud. And this is definitely another oud fragrance. I do get oud. Definitely on the animalic side. So if you're not into those animalistic or skanky barnyard type fragrances, definitely stay away from this one. But I'm starting to lean more towards abstract fragrances, also things that are different from what everyone else is wearing. Hence, my list is going to be different from a lot of people's, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 of these. But definitely check this one out. Juliet Has a Gun, In the Mood for Oud. Number 2, one I picked up some months ago from another reviewer. This is from Tiziana Terenzi, and this is Ursa. Definitely want to get my nose. I keep saying get my nose on it. I have the fragrances right here. Get some wearing out of these, I should be saying. That smells so good. Definitely not going to be for everyone. This does have an off-putting kind of vibe to it, but I actually like this one, oddly. Not a lot of people are going to feel Ursa, but I actually like it. Hard to explain. It just smells fantastic to me. So that's the number 2 spot. And last but not least, one that everyone should know about, from the house of Dior. This is Dior Homme Intense. Definitely want to give, look at that dust. You can tell these have been sitting up, boy. It is time to dust these off and rev them up to get them ready to wear. Definitely want to get my wear on with these. Can't even smell it anymore. all of these are strong. All of these are manly, masculine fragrances. Definitely feel like these are going to be the ones I reach for the most in this upcoming fall / winter. I actually have more, but these are the ones I decided to pull out, my heavy hitters. So with that being said, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed the list. Maybe, just maybe, I'll do more lists like this. I'm not too keen on doing a lot of top 10 lists, but hey, who knows? So with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. Here is to smelling great. Peace, y'all. Stay safe.